inclusion works. We know what inclusion brings, both to children and young people who are included and to their peers as well. Yet over the last couple of years, inclusion seems to have become a bit of an elephant in the room.
Inclusion has to be at the centre of the school. It has to inform everything that the school does. And that also means changing and transforming the training of teachers.
In 2017, as we all know, the UN Disability Monitoring Committee reported that the UK government is failing disabled people and causing a human catastrophe.
We now know, because there are examples of it happening everywhere, to every child with every type and degree of impairment, that inclusion is possible.
It doesn't matter whether or not you're a deputy head or the head teacher, we'll all muck in. Although people might not come here as inclusive specialists, the ethos of the place brings people to the same point.
So at Cleves, all children have the opportunity to attend residential trips. We obviously, parents do have concerns, so we talk them through. They can talk to us about their worries and their fears.
Inclusion is about all children learning from each other, and children with complex needs teach us all that difference is amazing and wonderful. And the next part of it, I can't agree with more, that children from Cleves just see difference as normal.
We believe that supporting and celebrating diversity and inclusion in school works because it gives all children the potential to achieve. It creates an environment where those with additional needs are not segregated, they're not seen as other, and they're part of the same community of learners. Role models are so important.
Here in Peru, we have a parallel system too of special education. The few services that support inclusion are in this special system.
The prevailing wisdom was that you had to assess the child and figure out what was wrong with them, and in essence, determine how the student was defective.
So regular schools didn't think it's their responsibility to provide a quality education for their students.
And we introduced a law in 1986 that changed things fundamentally thereafter. And that was that children, including those with disabilities, should go to the same schools as their brothers and sisters and be in regular classes with their non-disabled peers.
So let's face it, got legislation coming out of our ears. However, the fundamental premise is inclusion and inclusive practice, and it's how we get to that. If I don't know the answer, I need to go and find somebody whose lived experience will share their answer with me.
It's just that idea of there is something that's called special educational needs, whereas actually we all just have the same needs. It's the basic human rights and needs that we all have. And we might need some extra help to do those things, but they're still just ordinary things. The parallel universe of what I call service land speak, where you have a placement rather than live at home. You have a respite versus a holiday.
What we would say is repeat the language back to the person, but in the terms. So as you were saying, kind of, Trish, do you mean my daughter's right to just have friendships and to chat to people when she's on the way to the bus the same way that you would? And to always reframe it and to push it back and to make it about us and our, not about specific and different.
She learned French and travel and tourism, and you did Prince's Trust.
Says I like meeting people and having friends.
Happy.
And that makes me happy. And she says I like it when I meet people and they talk to me, and then I'm happy.
I didn't want him to go to special school because he's not going to grow up and go to special society. I did not want my son to be segregated.
We believe that if we can get inclusion right from the start, in early years, in schools, colleges, communities, and the world of work, then we create a diverse and rich society that promotes difference in a positive way.